Now in this image I'm quickly just doing analysis of the UFO that comes around the edge of the moon. So there it is there. And we're just going to follow two videos and I'll zoom in on the UFO. One was done very well by Pelloncito. So as he focuses on the moon, I've actually filmed it in one position. So there it is there. Now he films the same object and I'll show you his video now. So this is his video. Pelloncito, P-E-L-O-N, Pellon, C-I-T-O. Now that's the one I'll be focusing on. And also he has some very good telescopic images, and I've enlarged that blue surface around there. It looks like a very thin glow of the atmosphere. It's a beautiful bright blue color. And I've zoomed in on that beautiful thin bright blue area, which I think could be the reflection from the atmosphere. It's a very thin atmosphere. That's a beautiful zoom of that nice thin blue line. I've actually zoomed in on that very well. In this image it's lovely that he actually shoots with his telescope. Look at that bright blue. It's fantastic. Here it's just lovely. Look at that bright blue reflection. I don't think it's an accident. I just think we've caught part of the atmosphere during the eclipse conditions. Why wouldn't it be any other color? Obviously we've got a bright blue one as well. And this is where we come in and see this UFO there. So I've actually zoomed in on there, and when I zoom in there's bright blue flares coming out of it. So I'll actually show that video now. So there it is right there. Oops, I've lost the screen again. There it is right there. I'm just sorry, the windows, the new windows are just very hard to use. They keep jumping all over the place. So I'll actually focus in on that object right there. And there it is again. So I'm not sure if it was there on a purpose, because it realized quite a few people would actually see it looking at the eclipse. What was the reason it was there and so obvious? I've seen quite a few of these orbs on Earth and filmed quite a few. So I've had these orbs above my house. I've actually had a black UFO stop above me in Sydney. Nice black square one with a white light in the center. So I would never believe in these things, but obviously I've seen them and filmed them. So now that flickers and changes shape. So I'll actually show my high zoom video of that actually doing that now. And yeah, I was very, very thrilled when I saw that object there so plain in view. There it is again. It just flickers and changes shape. Here are the various zoom films that I've taken from the video by Pelloncito. Now, the trick is to stop it off jerking around by holding the camera, and also by him actually jerking the telescope. So this is the clearest I can do. So that spot actually changes position. Now in this video you can see a very faint black area around it. It actually displaces space, whatever. Now watch this. I've actually paused it when it changes and does these things on this video. There it is. I've just paused it there, and there's a little white light ball that will actually form in one other position, and that will then go away. That's fantastic. I'm sure it wasn't just a glare from the telescope. Now in the other vids you'll see on the right hand side this blue beautiful flame come out of that UFO. It's just, you can just see it there. So I'll actually zoom in on that video. That's number 3. So I've had to pause his video a few times and actually film this step by step, because as he just changes the view it just jumps in and out of place. Now this is non-stopped. It just does incredible things right now. There's that little blue flame you'll see now come up, and that's very well seen in the other parts of the vid. Let's go to the third one, fourth one. There it is. You see that? There it is when it changes into two forms. Okay. Next one. It's just a ball of light. There it is. It just goes from one position to the other. This is the best shot. There's things happening there, and happens very quickly. There's that blue flame starting to appear, which I catch now in the next video. Or I think the next 2 or 3 videos. There's a blue area around it that comes up. Well, that's about it. There's one more left. There's that blue area on the right. And the third one now. I'm sorry, but it's all starting to look the same now. There it is. You got that blue area, then it just changes form, changes shape. And that's all. And this is the zoom of that very thin, beautiful blue translucent line, which I think is actually the atmosphere they tell us about. It's a very thin atmosphere, and I've actually seen clouds and things on the moon, but it's beautiful, isn't it? That's very, very high zoom. It looks very, very thin, but obviously it's capable of sustaining life. Look at that. That's fantastic. So that's a zoom shot from the video of a Pelon Cedar. Beautiful, isn't it?